Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Today, gonna be a quick one. I just wanna talk about my two favorite ways to kind of help get some blood flow, get some movement and stretching back into the ligaments when you're dealing with a shoulder injury. So, I've been feeling a little bit of pain kind of in my shoulder. Just kind of tweaked it a little bit. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't feel really bad, but you know, I want to give it a little bit of time to heal, but still actively move it through ranges of motion so that it just doesn't get stiff on me. Just a super quick disclaimer, I'm not a doctor in any way, shape, or form, so don't take this as medical advice. Talk to somebody else. So movement number one that I love to do is hanging. And now this isn't exactly a super active movement. I picked this up kind of through Ido Portal and various other movement specialists, and it's really as simple as it sounds. It's jumping up onto a pull-up bar or any sort of bar or rings or mountain climbing grips and just hanging. You can do this either passively or kind of actively. If you've never hung before, those two are probably the best way to get started. You don't need to swing around a whole lot. You can get to that, but Ido Portal's hanging challenge really kind of opened my eyes to this a bit, and in that you're just going to try to accumulate 7 total minutes of hanging over the course of a day. It doesn't all have to be at one time. You could do 28 15-second hangs and call it good, or you know, however you want to break it up, but just try to get in 7 minutes of hanging, and this can be 2 arm, 1 arm, whatever. The second movement that I love are called teacups, and hopefully you can see it all here, but I'm essentially going to pretend like I've got a plate or with like a teacup on my hand, and I'm going to make a big circle in which I keep that teacup flat the whole time. You can do this forwards, backwards, and you'll really see it takes the shoulder through full range of motion. When I'm down here, it's almost like I'm in that dip position, whereas when I'm up here, it's almost like I'm in that full extension overhead squat, externally rotated position. So you can do this. It really, even when your shoulder is a bit tweaked, these aren't that uncomfortable, but they really do start to kind of work into those ranges of motion. You can do them with both hands. So give them a try. Teacups, hanging, and go easy with it. If you've never done hanging before, you might want to do it where you're hanging, but you can kind of support yourself with your toes just a little bit to take a little bit off. But ease into it to where you can just kind of hang with full body, even if it's for just a little bit. So if you like these tips or if they worked well for you, please give this video a big thumbs up and share it with others so they can give this a shot. I know shoulders, sensitive areas, lots of people are dealing with little things there, so somebody can probably use these tips in addition to yourself. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.